Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Leader Series, AI Agents podcast, where we explore how AI is changing the way we work, innovate, and compete. I'm your host, Karan Gupta, and this is episode 2. What are the different types of AI agents? Do these questions pop up in your mind as a business leader? Why are some AI solutions merely scheduling meetings while others can run entire business processes end to end? Could a digital teammate actually lighten your workload and boost innovation? Which AI agent is right for you? A focused assistant that tackles one key task, or a conductor that coordinates multiple teams and systems? If either of these questions made you lean in, you are in the right place. In episode 1, we introduced what AI agents are and why they matter. Today, we are diving deeper into four distinct types of AI agents you'll encounter, from those narrowly focused on a single task to those that function like managers, orchestrating complex workflows across an entire enterprise. So, if you are a CIO or a business leader looking to figure out which type of AI agent could truly make a difference in your organization, stay tuned. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear framework for matching the right agent to the right business challenge. Before we dig into the specifics, let's talk about why it's so crucial to understand these different agent types. You see, AI agents come in all shapes and sizes, and companies are working towards building them at stage 1 right now. Some are incredibly specialized, while others are more like digital orchestrators of complex processes. And trust me, we are still at the beginning of this journey right now in 2025. Some of the key reasons just to understand why agent types matter. One is alignment with business needs. If you choose an agent that's too limited in scope, you might miss out on broader efficiencies. Conversely, if you deploy an overly complex agent where a simpler solution would do, you're wasting time, budget, and talent. Number two, scalability. Certain agents can start small and gradually expand their capabilities. Others need more robust infrastructure from day one. Recognizing these nuances helps you plan for growth without overcommitting resources prematurely. Number three is the cultural impact. A single task agent usually requires minimum training for staff. Everyone quickly sees it as a productivity booster. But a high level orchestrator agent might bring bigger changes to workflows, requiring leadership buy in, cross team coordination, and clear governance. By the time you finish this episode, I hope you'll know whether your organization needs a focused task agent, or a process agent, or a partner agent, or a full blown orchestrator. And don't worry, we'll talk through real life examples to make these concepts feel concrete and practical. Let's get into the four major categories of AI agents that we'll be discussing today. Number one are focused task agents, sometimes called as micro agents or specialized agents. Number two, it's process agents. They are designed for end to end workflows, like order to cash. Number three are partner agents. They collaborate on functions like digital colleagues. Number four are orchestrators. They are like high level managers of your AI ecosystem. I'll break down each of these in turn, explain how they work, and give you a few examples where they shine. First up are the focused agents. They are sometimes referred to as single purpose agents, or micro agents, or focus agents. Different names, same purpose. These agents have one primary goal, like scheduling meetings, sorting incoming HR inquiries, or triaging IT tickets. They are usually easier to implement because they rely on a narrower scope and simpler data requirements. A focused task agent is essentially a digital tool laser focused on a single job. It's not going to run your entire finance department or multi step processes. It's specifically there to handle one repetitive or time consuming task really well. Let's talk about some examples of it, like a scheduling bot. So imagine an agent that can scan across multiple calendars, find common free slots, and send out invites automatically. It's easy to implement, requires minimal data integration beyond calendar access. It has a great business value. It saves your executive assistants or team members from the email ping pong of finding meeting times. Another example is an HR application sorter. In HR, a micro agent can review incoming resumes, categorize them by role, and rank them by relevance. It has a great business value as well. It offloads initial screening from HR staff, who can then focus on interviewing top candidates rather than wading through hundreds of resumes. Let's think about another example, like an IT support triage. It the AI agent reads or hears initial help desk tickets, classifies them by issue type, and routes them to the right support group. This has a great business value. It accelerates response times, ensuring fewer tickets end up in the wrong queue. So, if you have a single, well defined process that bogs down your team, like scheduling, sorting, routing, focus task agents are a great entry point into AI driven automation. They are straightforward to set up, less risky, and can deliver immediate wins in efficiency. Next, let's talk about process agents, also known as automators, workflow agents, streamliner agents, multiple names, but the same thing. These are step up from focus task agents because they can handle end to end processes. Think about something like order to cash or lead to cash, which often spans multiple departments and systems. A process agent can take a more complex, multi step workflow and decompose it into smaller tasks. It navigates across systems like your CRM, your ERP, your inventory management to complete the process from start to finish without manual handholding. Let's talk about a few examples here. The order to cash pipeline. Imagine the agent automatically receives customer orders, it updates the inventory, triggers billing, and confirms shipment. It has a great business value. It reduces errors, it speeds up order fulfillment, and provides real time status updates to customers. Let's talk about another example, accounts payable. Imagine a process agent that can match invoices to purchase orders, schedule payments, and flag discrepancies for review. Again, amazing business value. It automates a time consuming finance function, reducing manual data entry and invoice mismatches. Let's talk about a third example, onboarding new hires. Imagine multiple HR systems, background checks, provisioning of equipment or software accounts. An agent can coordinate all these tasks. Amazing business value here. It speeds up the onboarding cycle, ensuring that new hires are productive from day one. Let's think about some of the benefits and considerations here. One is there is robust integration. Process agents usually require deeper integration with enterprise systems. Cross department coordination. Because these workflows span multiple departments, You'll need alignment on data sharing and access control. Scalability. Once a process agent is set up, it can handle hundreds and thousands of transactions without additional overhead as long as the data flow remains stable. So, process agents are perfect if you have a repetitive, multi step workflow that's prone to bottlenecks or human error. They bring major efficiency gains, but typically involve a bigger upfront setup, integrations, data pipelines, and cross department collaboration. Now, let's shift gears to the third type, which is partner agents, also known as collaborators, co pilot agents, teammate agents, or assistant companions. Many names, same thing. These agents are less about pure automation and more about actively working with humans to enhance decision making and productivity. A partner agent feels like a digital colleague. It's not just executing tasks in the background, it proactively offers insights, suggestions, next steps, learning from your interactions over time. So, this is very different from the other types of agents that we have spoken about. Let's talk about a few example use cases here to make it real. Number one, a sales assistant. Imagine it joins your sales calls to provide on the fly product info, fetches relevant CRM data, and even suggests talking points based on the prospect's history. Amazing business value. It empowers your sales reps with real time context, leading to faster deal closures. Let's talk about a second example, marketing campaign buddy. It drafts social media posts or email campaigns and refines them based on performance analytics. The business value, marketers get dynamic, data driven content without having to wait for analytics and reports. Let's talk about a third example, productivity companion. It monitors your daily tasks, suggests optimizations, and sets reminders based on patterns in your schedule. The business value, it helps busy professionals manage time more effectively, spotting inefficiencies or potential overlaps. The, these partner agents interact with humans via chat, email, or voice. They can ask clarifying questions, confirm next steps, or highlight opportunities you might have missed. They often rely heavily on contextual data, like a calendar, CRM, or project management tools, to deliver valuable insights right when you need them. So, partner agents are ideal if you want an AI that augments human decision making rather than fully automating a process. They can significantly boost productivity and empower employees to make faster, better informed decisions. Finally, we have the orchestrators, referred to as coordinator agents, conductor agents, director agents, or supervisor agents. Again, multiple names, but the same concept. These are the big picture managers in the AI world. An orchestrator agent doesn't just perform tasks on its own, it manages multiple subagents, systems, or entire workflows across the organization. Think of it like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring all the different sections like the strings, brass, percussion, they stay in sync. Let's think about a few example use cases. Number one, supply chain logistics. It orchestrates everything from procurement and inventory to shipping and delivery, coordinating sub-agents that handle individual tasks like ordering, route optimization, quality checks. It has an amazing business value. It's very complex, but it provides a centralized view of the entire supply chain, reducing costs and time lags. Let's talk about a second example, like a digital product manager. It oversees a product launch or marketing campaign, delegating tasks to specialized agents and human teams. Great business value. It ensures deadlines, dependencies, and resource allocations are balanced across multiple departments. Let's talk about a third example, which is Enterprise Resource Planner. It integrates data from various departments like finance, HR, operations to provide high level oversight. The business value here is that decision makers get a unified dashboard and can trigger large scale changes or policy updates with minimal friction. Orchestrator agents require a robust governance framework because they hold the reins to multiple processes and subagents. They are extremely powerful but also come with greater risk if not properly managed. A misconfigured orchestrator could cause widespread issues across the enterprise. So, if your organization needs a central command center to manage large scale, complex operations spanning multiple agents and processes, an orchestrator is the way to go. Just be prepared for a significant investment in data governance, integration, and stakeholder alignment. So, now that we have covered the four types of agents, let's quickly visit the four key steps each agent in its own way must handle. Number one is sensing. This is all about gathering inputs from APIs, databases, or user interactions. This is very critical for providing context. An agent that lacks fresh data is like a pilot flying blind. The next key step, number two, is decision making and planning. So, using machine learning or Gen AI to interpret data, identify goals, and figure out the next steps. This is where agents differentiate themselves from basic scripts. They use intelligence, not just rules. This is a very key point to understand the difference between agentic behavior and the normal rule based behavior. Number three is the action. This is actually executing tasks in your enterprise systems. The hallmark of an agent, it can do real work, not just talk about it. Number four is learning, incorporating feedback, outcomes, or user input to refine its strategies on a go forward basis. So, over time, agents become more accurate and better at navigating edge cases. So each of these four steps is present in every agent time, but the complexity varies. A focused task agent might handle them in a fairly straightforward way, while an orchestrator has to sense data from multiple sources, juggle multiple decisions, take wide ranging actions, and learn across an entire ecosystem. So, why does this all matter? This provides a practical framework. Understanding these different agent types gives you a roadmap. Instead of lumping all AI projects into one bucket, you can choose an approach that fits your immediate needs and longer term goals. It provides scalable insights. Maybe you want to start small with a focused task agent in HR. Over time, you might add a process agent to automate finance workflows, then upgrade to a partner agent that supports your sales team, and eventually deploy an orchestrator to tie it all together. By recognizing the differences, you can build your AI strategy step by step. Number three is the risk and reward. The more complex agents like orchestrators offer huge opportunities but demand more governance, integration, and cultural readiness. If your organization isn't there yet, starting with simple agent types might help you build the necessary foundations. So let's do a final recap. Focused task agents are simple, single goal wizards for repetitive tasks. Process agents, they are automation specialists for multi step workflows. Partner agents are collaborative sidekicks that boost human decision making. And orchestrators are high level managers that oversee complex operations across the enterprise. So, in the next episode, get ready to see what's under the hood of these powerful AI agents. In our next episode, we'll break down the four key stages every agent must navigate: sensing, decision making and planning, action, and learning, and reveal the capabilities needed at each step to truly deliver results. We'll talk about data ingestion, integration with enterprise systems, building intelligent decision loops, and ensuring agents keep learning in real world environments. If you have ever wondered how to move from a neat prototype to a full fledged enterprise ready AI agent, you won't want to miss it. So stay tuned. Thank you for tuning into Leader Series AI Agents. I'm Karan Gupta. If this episode helped you see where agents might fit into your organization, do me a favor. Share it with a colleague or drop us a comment. We love hearing your questions and success stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep leading the way in AI innovation.